Soon. Ugh. Good evening, Twitch. How you doing tonight? It's Tenmar, and I gotta say, this might be a short stream. It all depends on how well my stomach is feeling. I'm not feeling as great. I will tell you right now, all the Overwatch memes and stuff has inspired me to drink Mountain Dew Slurpees. That might have been a mistake. Definitely probably shouldn't eat drinking big Mountain Dew Slurpees though. Although, if you definitely want a sugar high, that's one way to achieve it. But tonight though, I feel like actually playing some more Heroes in Storm. Kinda also want to play Dungeon Crawlers, but I think I wanna... I'm not done fully exploring the new rank system. Because there's promotions now in this system, so I got my rank, which is Diamond, which is pretty awesome. But you can also be promoted, so I kind of want to explore it a little bit more and see what's going on here. Actually, one other thing I can take a look at here. Show you. Let's actually just start the game up here. We've got it all booted up. As you can see here, it actually shows so I played a total of no, actually I've won 1,000 games. So I've actually have a good amount of experience with this game here. Apparently, wow, I've never played Nazeebo or Sylvanas. That's actually pretty interesting. Tell which heroes I pretty much play consistently. I'm actually surprised I played Muradin that much. Why do I only have 52 games won as ETC? But one other thing I noticed in your hero collection here, whatever you put in there will be what shows in the ranked. But, as you can see, once again, so you need to collect rank points. Rank points, looks like it's 1,000? Yeah, so every 1,000 you'll get a chance for a promotion. Or if you hit 0, you'll get a chance to redeem yourself and stay at that league. Because if you fail, well, then you're demoted. So we're actually at the precipice here. We're at Diamond 4, so we're pretty secure. If I get demoted, we'll be sent down to Diamond 5. It's only until that, if I get demoted again, that we'll end up back in... not back into Platinum. We never even visited Platinum yet. We'll be sent to Platinum. But it seems like if I win at least 2 more matches, I'd estimate we'll get a chance for this promotion match. So basically 3 games, which actually isn't so bad. Whew. Unfortunately, I don't know enough people to really do Team League. Or enough people who are committed to play this game. That's why, I feel that's really a lot of the draws. And that's the difficulty of MOBA games, is actually finding people of the same mindset and people who are willing to follow roles, which makes Team League very difficult to actually fill up. Like for Hero League, for me, honestly, I basically treat it almost like quick match. Jump in, pick a hero, play. That simple. I think a lot more people will be willing to follow a certain meta in ranked, which is nice because there's some sort of set structure. Compared to, say, let's just compare this to Overwatch for 1 second. Having 6 Torbjorns run around on the field. There are advantages to having an imbalance of certain heroes on certain maps, like, for example, Sustain. What do you do against a team that has 6 healers? Or, not 6 healers. What do you do against a team that has, like, 3 supports? Against a team who has a lot of burst DPS. It doesn't matter how much burst DPS you have, you're not going to kill that target. And once your burst is over, well, it becomes a battle of attrition. The only thing that we're thankful for in this game is that every hero, much like Dota, can auto-attack. That's one thing League of Legends actually suffers from, is that whenever you play a League of Legends match, if you're playing an AP hero, your attack damage is going to be absolutely pitiful. It's only going to scale with your level, compared to, say, this game, or Dota. Now, Dota, you can buy weapons, so even if you're buying int weapons in Dota 2, for example, well, your damage is going to increase, making your auto attacks be important. Obviously your abilities will be important, but your auto attack is still meaningful contribution. It may not be critical hits, but it's still enough to contribute to your team's overall DPS. Especially when your abilities are on cooldown. Same thing with this game. Since you have no items, everyone has a set damage, and I think that's one thing a lot of people who play mages, specifically, seem to forget. Auto attacking, it's important. I honestly see a lot of people who play this game, Heroes of the Storm, to actually not auto attack. They will cast their abilities, they'll run away, and then they'll come on back. They won't actually auto attack, just even if they're ranged. And our first match is for the Cursed Hollow. I hope I don't have band control. Come on, don't give me band control. Oh, good. I gotta be honest, I really don't like doing the whole bans things. Bans are never fun. It really seems like Li Ming or KT is. the stronger picks. I mean, which makes sense, I guess. Li Ming still kind of confuses me. Ark says he can heal our tank. Cursed Hollow. Actually, you know what? Artanis. I want to do Artanis. Kinda feel like playing Artanis. I wish his Master Skins were better. Like, he might be the only character where I don't actually like his Master Skins. It's because it doesn't have red. There is no red. I don't know why there is no red, but there's no red Master Skin color. And that makes me sad. But as you can see, since I favorited all these heroes, you can see, except for Tassadar. Okay. That's funny, they just... people are AFK. That's always hilarious. Yo, mama is so AFK. She actually lived a happy, fulfilling life. I also find funny when, like, how we treat not banning as if it was the end of the world. Alrighty. Well, those two people knew what they wanted. You know what? Actually... I just want to do damage. That's all I want to do right now. I think what I'll end up doing, though, I do want to complete these daily quests, so I'll probably play some Warcraft Heroes next. You can swap?
For the frozen throne.
I didn't think you could swap in this mode. Upon gaining 40 bonus attack damage, you can also activate Seasoned Marksman to activate attack speed for 3 seconds. I don't know why they put in rewards. I'm definitely taking an amateur opponent though for Cursed Hollow because there's a lot of enemy camps on this map. Specifically, there's bosses. That's actually the most important thing, because if I can actually get enough, if we can get ahead, we can actually pick all the. I can pick off the bosses and such. It's not as powerful as Rexar's. Like, Rexar, for some odd reason, is really good at taking bosses by himself. But that's because his men pet ability is just that strong.
Balloon, grant us strength.
Here we go again.
Never fought against her, Chromie, before. Bronze Dragonflight.
No man.
Uther saved my ass. Yeah, Uther would be a pretty good pick here. But they got some pretty good heals. They're definitely all ranged.
I stand ready.
What ability is that? I know which one I'm talking about. It's the, no, it's talent. What was it? Titan Killer? No, yeah, vulnerability. It just gets, like, psionic wound. That is a weird skin for Zul. That is a very weird skin. I'd say our strength in our team is we can actually... Wow, they're all platinum... 3 platinum 3s, 1 platinum 4. 2 platinum 4s. Seems like it would be a good match. I really gotta stop doing that. I have a bad habit of clicking off the screen for some other reason which kills the audio. I have to have faith that I'm actually streaming. Wow, it takes 16 minutes. Well, 12 minutes to actually find a match and go through that. Man, I gotta tell you, oh, so there's a group, and they're all playing solo. Well, at least these two people know each other. That's technically a positive. And looks like we're all Grandmasters. This like, right... Oh, he was actually... Oh, wow, he was actually not a Grandmaster.
There can be no doubt.
Let's go amateur.
Hail, friend. What do you say? Ready to dispense some justice? The enemy will fall before our onslaught.
Dispensing justice. Uther and Pharaoh would be very good friends.
The battle begins. 10 seconds.
Reveal the way.
Yeah, I probably would use it on her, on him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, here we go.
Battle begin.
I'm gonna grab this real quick.
The future is ours.
If anyone wants to go for little things. Everyone's just gonna be poking on this. Aw, really? Alright, I'm backing out on that one. Get some experience for the team.
The future.
That's a nice easy poke. Get the healing orb. Oh, he actually just went straight for that. I have no idea. Oh, it's a root. Okay.
Reveal the way.
See, the reason why I'm not actually going for my tower yet is... Okay, now I can just stop. Or not. Oh, yeah, oh, right. It's a Necromancer. What am I thinking? Wow, almost out of ammo on these turrets. Better actually... Now I need to actually drink this. So what, does this, like, summon... Oh, so anything he kills summons an... Okay, I gotcha.
Gather tribute under my favor.
Alrighty. And let's just go with attack speed.
I see.
Oh, and here we go. Nope, I'm already dead. I think they win in the short term. Like, that's gonna be the issue.
There can be no doubt.
they're gonna get that one. Everyone's gonna move over. Kill him. I need level 6, I think? No, I need level 7. I need level 7 to take out the camp. Someone needs to stay with support. Alright, if you got it. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. They're really good at sieging.
The future is ours.
Grab this. Ah, damn it. Nope. No. No. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's gonna be a problem.
Your wounds are deep.
Oh, that's not how that works. Nope, unstoppable. Get that gem, or the orb. Artanis's will be the best to take care of this stuff. As you can see now, the shield will always be, pretty much always be active. So no, I'm not actually losing any health at all. Don't know why that didn't go. That's gonna be a hard one. I think they have that one. I'm not even close.
We have withstood.
Neither do I have my well.
A bold plan.
I know. Not even gonna engage that. I'm gonna take this though.
Our path
Let's
is
see what happens or what they'll do. I think they're distracted long enough. I should be able to get this. Now I'm in trouble.
It is destined. You fought well this day, my warriors.
Or face my curse.
I thought he wanted to soak. Oh. If he's serious about that, that's going to be an easy report.
Stand as one. There can be no doubt.
Nope.
We must stand as one. Our path is clear.
The curse falls upon you, heroes. Will you survive it?
This is the downside of the curse map. Basically, nothing attacks.
We fight against the darkness.
You know, that's the downside. Hey, Laurel. Yeah, probably. Ah, the downside of skill shots. Wow, that hit like a truck.
Reveal the way.
You literally have over 3 of these orbs. Times.
I must retreat.
I probably shouldn't get that. Hey, Laurel. Oh, that's a shame, man. Well, actually, no. My shield's actually do for a little bit.
We should capture this mercenary.
Yeah, but if I can keep these on a rotation,
We conquer.
chances are they'll probably take their boss too. Yep, they took their boss, and we're probably just gonna take ours.
You fought well this
Yeah,
day.
we need to
my
try and
warriors.
gank them. Yep.
We should attack here. Together we are strong.
Keep moving. Wow! That is a lot of damage from Chromie.
Destroy.
Well, this is not a good first match. This Kale is just being a jerk. I mean, honestly, it's not a lost match. Not anywhere close.
It is destined.
I grow tired of petty squabbling. Gather tribute.
Like, we are at a major disadvantage because we're down 1 level. Yeah, we can... See, that's the good thing about this map, though. It's like, you have to have 3 for the curse to go. We need to just simply soak experience. Which I'll do in a second. And none of that gives experience, I just realized. That is a tragedy. Yeah, I say just give it. Let him have it.
Reveal the way.
I wish this Kale would stop following me, though. Make enemy take more damage. That's definitely what we gotta do. So now every time I cast Turn Blades on someone, they will take increased damage. So if I can hit the target that that my team is attacking, that enemy should crumble very quickly. Okay.
There can be no doubt.
Oh! Not even gonna deal with that.
Our ally requires help.
Damn it. Get to someone. See, the issue with this one is that we need to find a way to stop Chromie from attacking her spells, which I should actually do that. I should probably just charge straight at her. Probably actually should increase the charge distance. I'm gonna stop top. Well, that's the only thing I can do right now. That would be of any meaningful. There we go. That stops that. That's 29 seconds, that's up. Yeah, that figures. Our boss actually should be up soon, yeah, so is theirs. We're at level 20 now. Really? That was better. Nope. That's... Want to cast all those spells? Go ahead, Chromie.
Gather tribute. My
Gonna grab the well here.
The future is ours.
Every single bit of HP is gonna count towards against Chromie here. The downside is I basically don't have a spell shield, apparently. Not with, Artanis. I need to find a gnome. Chromie. Rooted. Grab the Malfurion. Oh no, they're still gonna go for it. Artanis is good at destroying things. Let's just... I can push alone on this. There we go. See? There you go. That's what happens.
Well done.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna keep pushing, but at the last 15 seconds, we're gonna get their boss. So, hopefully... Yeah. That takes care of their fun.
We should capture this mercenary.
Now, I will take Yeah, so if anything, what's gonna happen... Oh, never mind. That's a major change.
We should capture this mercenary
Let's see,
camp.
Purifier Beams for cast at Dodd. Huh.
My curse subsides.
You know what? I'm gonna go for the Nexus Blades here. I'm kind of being greedy here on damage.
No doubt.
Oh, you can cast that now. You're left behind, Kale, because you're too far in front. That is literally the answer. It's the beauty of Artanis' ult.
We have withstood this challenge. We should capture this mercenary camp.
We should recruit these mercenaries.
Now, this is gonna be an interesting thing here. I don't want to grab the well. You can need me. So what that'll do, that'll help us actually clear the boss, and they'll probably attack with theirs as well. So I'll probably just trade bosses here, I think. Pretty much this is anyone's game now. It's pretty much who makes a mistake now.
We should capture this mercenary.
Because neither team was able to establish a control on rotation on the enemy camps. So we're gonna get ours, they're gonna get theirs.
The future is ours.
And the narrower place, the better for Chromie. Like, we're pretty much just at a mirror right now. Attack this one. Just blowing it up. And we need to actually fight that because they're going to get a curse if we don't. We need to actually...
With honor.
her to move. Blow you up. Nope. Ah, walked into that. They're gonna take pot shots. We're gonna take pot shots. Not the best idea. You need to attack the... This Kale is not attacking the right targets here. That is a devastating combo with Chromie. Yeah, I don't think he'll stop that. I need to chase Chromie, that's the problem. I don't know why they made another Bombardier assassin. Actually, no. Now that I think of it, Hammer isn't even an assassin. She's a specialist. Like, they basically gave the damage of Hammer... Actually, more damage than Hammer. And he's dead. There's the gate. There's the roots. And there's the explosion. That is bad. And... I know I haven't played well this match. I'm not even gonna say anything. I did terrible this round. And that is such a devastating combo. think we banned it. Yeah, we banned a support. You don't need to ban supports in this game. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't know why you ban supports. There's no need to ban supports. There's too many decent supports. You need to ban damage. Right now, if the damage output in this game is greater than the sustain. 3. So, 200. I should have took a look. Ah, damn it! I wish I took a look at that Kale. Oh well. Yeah, so that was the first time I fought Chromie. That is a devastating combo. You basically control where they are, and you just time your nukes along with it. Towers of Doom. Because that, with Chromie there, that is an incredibly powerful setup. That is such a powerful setup, I wouldn't even know what to do against that. Do we even have first? Yeah, we actually do have first pick. Oh wait, no we don't. Kate gets first pick. Let's see, I need to play Warcraft hero. Playing Rhaegar wouldn't be too bad. It wouldn't be, I don't know if it'd be the best though. Some people are really committed to playing just one hero. I think if I'm gonna end up playing Morales, yep, I figured. I'll pick Morales here. I think this will be fine for Towers of Doom. Plus I can show her off.
I hear the call.
That's an interesting pick for this map. That is a really interesting pick for this map. So, Lieutenant Morales' special ability here is that she's pretty much a dedicated healer. She gets a healing beam that will consistently heal an ally. I can switch targets, or I can press my trait to cancel the healing beam. I can also just reduce any damage output, not reduce any damage, reduce any damage taken by 25% for a while. And displacement grenade if I need to basically get the team get out of jail free card, hopefully, I can use this. My passive is Caduceus Reactor. As long as I'm not taking damage, I will regenerate health. So it's exactly like Meridians. It's almost like Meridians. Actually, I would honestly say it's just like it. As for my heroics, at level 10, I can either give my allies a stim drone, which is very unlikely, as that increases attack and movement speed, or I could have a medevac dropship, which will take me off take me and my allies off to a location on the map. Which I don't think I'll be taking that. Like, all these heroes, all these heroes on my team aren't reliant on attack speed. There's no reason for me to take that ability compared to transporting. Aw, my mom is playing Muradin. Your mom is playing Muradin. Let's see here. I'm just gonna take a look at something real quick here. I swear, sometimes I wish I had a third monitor. Alright, looks like we're starting up. Just checking some chat logs. I moderate a couple of Discords, just making sure everything's alright. So I guess that Eiffel person is on... I guess that's Diamond. Not Diamond, Platinum. By the color. So, Towers of Doom... Well, you've seen this. People have seen this map. So the one thing is you have to be really good at pushing, although I don't think we really chose a good team to push. Although I think I did pick a good hero to displace combat. So, I can use drone, I can use safeguard. Trauma trigger is usually what I go for, which is an automatic ability, so I don't have to do anything. It will... The moment my health dips below 50%, I will have my own safeguard activated, which means I will get 25% damage reduction for 3 seconds. Which is good. Like, especially against that. An Illidan, Rhaegar, or Kael'thas. The Kael'thas specifically. Like, I am pretty much... I'll be protected against bursts. Let him. I'm okay with that. Oh, hello. How are you doing, Kael? Oh. Yeah, so they're just gonna focus their efforts on pushing. See, the one thing with the medics here, a lot of bad medics never attack. That's gonna be, and that's basically the issue. Yeah, you might want to rethink that, buddy. I don't know why I'm healing him. I need to do something sneaky for a second. Actually, no, I need to get the experience. Safeguard. There we go. So, one weird thing, it'll actually tell you how much damage was prevented. So, as you can see, I'm healing. Alright. Not gonna die, I'll tell you that much right now. I still don't know why he picked, Oh, wait, maybe. Nope. Okay.
No time to waste.
Oh. Did we get it? Oh, we actually got the... We got the altar, so that is actually what matters. Let me see. So what I actually want to do, I'll actually give Bioshield another shot. Bioshield, if that basically rewards overhealing.
Sounds serious.
So, something you normally don't want to do. That is not a good idea, though. Need to start moving around.
Move out. Back.
Oh, yep. Seen that one. I'll take care of that. Pretty much. There we go. I'll do that. I need to stay away from them for a second here. As you can see, my health is drastically rising.
No time
Like
to wait.
Chromie is looks like they're the Witch Doctor's not interested.
Attack here, my warriors.
What is going on here?
Right away.
Increased area, bigger knockback, cleanse. Let's actually go for cleanse here.
Come on, we've got life to save.
And there we go. That should be fine as long as I walk away. There we go.
I'll take care of it.
Excellent healing, friend.
Let me just stay out of this for a second. Okay. Heal him. Give him the overshield because he's tanking. And attack the Rhaegar. Oh, that's not good. Yep. Unfortunately, I can't cleanse myself. This is a weird team comp. I don't know why the Witch Doctor was picked. Witch Doctor's weird. Like, he can be really good, but he's a late game. He's not consistent.
Let's get back into the field. Here we go. Sounds serious.
We should capture this mercenary camp.
This Muradin doesn't need healing. The one person I need to actually protect is Chromie. I need to dedicate myself to doing that. And give him a little bit of a boost.
That's it. Keep going. We've got this. Move out.
And there goes another. They're just focused 100% on assassination. Good deal. That was a mistake and a half.
Got life to save.
Always thank you.
Ah, damn it. Nope, nobody's following me. That's bad. Gonna give you medevac dropship.
Not a problem.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Like, they're really putting themselves out there. this rate, I can't do anything. Wouldn't do it. They can see you.
Here we go.
Blessings upon you, healer.
Oh, okay.
Sounds serious.
Now they're gonna get the camp again. What is he doing?
Much better.
Yep, that I should have figured. There we go. One beautiful thing, you can't attack the cocoon.
Right away.
That will actually allow. Just me? Nope.
You are not prepared!
Nobody's here. Nobody wants to support. So, we're actually in a lot of trouble now. I honestly think we're just going to lose this match here. People are just trying to do their own thing way too much. And we actually have 6 towers. So, like, there's no point in defending this. There's no point. You can't do anything. Like, that all turns into experience.
Sounds serious.
Yeah, we're just gonna lose this. Yeah, we're done on this one. Like, Naz, you did the worst out of the team. You hemorrhaged deaths. Deaths matter. Like, on a map where it requires you to be able to push, you cannot die. And that's what all these people are doing. They're running off, trying to get kills. That was fair. Yeah, this is not turning out to be a good night. I like Morales. Morales, I think, was a good pick on that, but everyone was just everywhere else. Like, our tank... Muradin should have picked a hero that was good at taking camps, if you really actually cared about taking camps, but honestly, you don't need to take camps on that map. They're good at pushing, they really, really are. But you don't have your Muradins do that. You needed a Sonya, you needed a warrior. The offensive warriors are good at taking the enemy camps. Like, if you're an assassin and you're wasting your time doing that, you're going to take way too much damage. Most warriors have some sort of heal or way to mitigate damage that enables them to take camps efficiently. The assassins do not. The assassins have raw damage, which is nice, but if they try and take a camp solo, well, they're just going to take so much damage that they're not going to be able to support the camp, or just as important, move to a different position that will allow them to focus on a different objective while the enemy team is distracted. Like, if you have a Muradin taking the camps, you've got a problem. The Nazeebo, I don't know what he was doing. He just kept on going for kills. No idea. And that's why bans are... Bans are important, but they also cause the factor that, okay, there's no counterbalancing. Like, the moment you actually add bans, you actually create more of an imbalance in your game, because, okay, you pick this hero, and then you ban the effective or mechanical counterpick. If you do that, which should be your focus, that will allow that specific hero free reign. And then you can synergize by creating a team comp that is supportive of that hero or of multiple heroes. Like, if I pick Raynor, I would actually want to ban Muradin, because Muradin is one of the few heroes that actually gives an attack speed slow. There are, of course, talents, but it's like, at that point, the talents, you're not going to worry about them that much. You know, if I was playing the assassin, I would rather focus on doing my damage. I'd rather not attack a tank unless given no choice. Which, honestly, I think a lot more people should really consider attacking tanks. Oh my god, we're back to this map again. Like, this is a map you want to find heroes that are good at clearing. It's actually not a bad idea. You either be a god or a streamer. No, I'm not gonna tell them I'm streaming. I should. It would be funny, but at the same time, I shouldn't. See, there you go. That's how you be a team player. Huh. They reduced Tassadar's difficulty to medium. He used to be hard. I wonder why. Did they do anything? No. Controversy. Why do they always get that one? It's not a bad one, honestly. Oh, that's new. Oh, I see. There's a synergy with the, there's your synergy with, the Archon. Promote. I think they nerfed promote. Oh. Now it's time for banning. Hope someone picks... Who did they ban? Ah, fine. I do need a Warcraft hero as well. Could do Rhaegar. Then you're going to want to ride that Uther. Clearly it is. Yeah, let's do an Uther. Because with Chromie damage, I would rather have an invulnerability. And Rhaegar's heals are not the strongest. They can be strong, but they're usually not the strongest. It's really interesting actually fighting like all these heroes I don't know. So now I know he has a root, he has a slow, and his minions actually have a lot of HP. And they give no experience. That's a pretty good team comp they have.
I'm here to help.
Like, either I have to stun Chromie or stun their, Morales. Oh, these guys are together. Huh, that's an icon I've never seen before. I wonder what the dual swords are. There were a lot of people who made rank 1.
Are you ready for the bloodshed to come?
Shall
Alrighty.
be a pleasure.
And I'd rather just be aggressive as possible. So I'm gonna try and follow this Kush player around.
In 10 seconds.
The other 3 should be able to survive. Jesus Christ, these people are arguing ETC's like ETC's strategy like crazy.
By my honor.
I'd go nuts for that. I'm not even gonna bother, just gonna walk away on that one.
Honor guides me.
Oh my god, did they just leave me? Yeah, they left me at middle to soak. That's just great. Alright, I don't know why you left your healer to soak, but fine. Never leave your healer to soak, my god. Get that to heal a little bit. Do not get attacked. I'm gonna go head down
Why not?
and heal our... Really, you know what I really need to do? I need to put my camera back on, yeah, I'm dead on that one. Her. You. Can I get one? Nope, I can't get one more. Good block. That was a good block.
Let's try that again.
Attack restore mana. Regeneration X and healing received. Protective shield. That's an easy one. not good.
I like it.
Health return.
Yeah, don't know what... We literally lost all of them.
If you learn your lesson this time. All
Yeah, we're behind on levels again.
I like it.
You.
By my
I need to go get Chromie. Oh. There we go. And then double heal.
You keep healing, and I'll keep rocking.
I need to slow. You know what? Let's be crazy.
excellent choice.
Let's do Holy Fire. I love that talent, honestly, when I play. You know. Okay.
Wounds have been mended.
Makes me wish I had a lighter.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. What? That was no way. No way. How the heck was that? That was a curveball. 500 damage from a... 500 damage, man, from one sandblast? That's amazing.
Very wise.
That's 1/6 of my health in one ability. Oh, I need to get to you and soon. You ran the wrong direction. You really ran the wrong direction there. We're losing that. Just run on that one.
Agreed.
fine. Nope. Just kill her.
I must retreat.
Yeah, no, we need to just back off on that one. I need to hit that well though. This is kind of being a steady match. Right. Yeah, no, he needs to just back off. Whoops. Ah. I'll be honest, I don't like that they made such high damage on that.
Justice has come. Agreed.
Like,
Yes, let the altars rise.
oh well, now we know where everyone's going. I gotta take Spell Shield, since they're majority magic.
A sound decision.
Ah, come on. Can't even kill anyone here. Oh, I hit the stasis trap. Don't know how Chromie died, but okay.
Still got it. Justice has come.
Yeah, she's just auto-attacking. Now we're literally in a... this is gonna be an interesting battle. Who has more endurance? Why you went for that?
For the light.
I don't know why they went for that. I really don't.
Meet your doom.
Taking that. Yeah, you need to take. We just need to do the damage up front. Like, my biggest problem right now healing is that they're so spread out.
The light is with you.
Can't do anything. Not against that. I have no mana.
I'm going to pull back for now.
Yeah, that leap in ability is not a good choice here against that camp. Against this comp.
Very wise.
And there goes theirs. No, why are you doing that? That's so dumb. Yeah. That was all my cooldowns.
Right.
You shall fall.
They're gonna get that, then they're gonna get boss. Yeah, we've already thrown, that's the problem.
Honor guides me.
Ah, that's stasis. What gives with that ability? I gotta figure out what that does. Yeah, I don't know why they give hard CC to such a massive range caster.
I like it.
Oh, yeah, it's over there.
We are indomitable.
Like,
The altars stand ready.
like that. Here's the thing with Sonya. Sonya does not kill by herself. Like, she really actually does have to stop diving. She has to just attack whoever she can. Like, she would be better off attacking the specialist. That was ridiculous.
Be gone from my domain.
Like, the Sonya's not... And Zagara's not doing well either.
From my
Really? That actually gives you an attack. Yeah, we're... If it's a double, that's a double one, we're dead. That's right. point out to Spirit Ends.
Honor guides me.
Like, a good Sonya would focus on the immediate, not just the like what does the most damage. They would position themselves properly to let them attack anyone they want. I'm honestly just looking for... Yeah. Yeah, I just can't catch anyone off guard. This is not a good night. That time trap is ridiculous.
For the light.
Capture the altars, and we shall
Yeah,
deal
this is
Raven
over.
a grievous blow.
That's a shame. This is not a good night to be playing. There's nothing I can do on that. There's nothing I can do on that. Like, that combo with Chromie is ridiculous. Like they nerf sustain. I'm gonna get demoted at this rate, honestly. People are just trying to make kills by themselves. I don't know why they are though. Like you can't kill anyone in this game by yourself. You're not playing unless they're playing like Nova or Zeratul. But these people are playing specialists. Specialists don't specialize in damage. They specialize in pushing a lane extremely hard that forces the enemy to respond to them. Like, I don't know what that Zagara was doing. Jaina was doing fine. ETC was doing fine. Sonya chased too hard. This is a game where you don't chase. Sonya chased so hard that it allowed Chromie to still attack. And she could just either time trap the Sonya or just tank the damage. Like, I know they said, oh, we make Chromie extremely low on health, but no, that's not true, actually. Like, Sonya doesn't do a lot of damage, but she does decent damage. And if you have someone vulnerable, I would expect someone like Sonya to, even though she doesn't have the best damage, to be able to slam her way through an enemy's health very quickly. But yeah, that burst is insane. Spell Shield is not gonna protect you from that, and it would even be worse if Spell Shield activated on non-damaged spells. I'm curious if they programmed it that way. At least for Chromie. Or even worse, like they just end up casting a spell, ends up getting hit by something else, and then the spell shield fades away, and then boom, they get smacked with a full set of damage. At least I did learn though that you have to preemptively Divine Shield against a Chromie. That's... I don't even think Rhaegar could do that. That Jaina just dropped. She had, what, 3/4 of her health? And just exploded. That's unfortunate, man. I'm on a lost streak. Not been a good night. Here's another bad habit I have. I am used to browsing the web while this is going. Like, now I know why MOBA players always have something else to do. I have bad habits, and I need to break them. Yeah, so unfortunately what's gonna happen, I honestly think I'm just gonna end up getting demoted and have to do a, what do you even call it? What do even they call it?
Garden of Terror.
I haven't streamed this map yet. Last pick. Sounds about right. He's gonna end up banning the hero he wants to play. I can already tell. That's an interesting ban. I mean, Lost Vikings are actually no. Lost Vikings is actually really good on this map, because you end up controlling a terror, and so the person who's playing Lost Vikings will control the terror, and will still have 2 other Vikings to control. I have no idea what their team comp is going to be like. This is weird. Okay, so they have AoE heals. Sylvanas is always a solid pick here, because Sylvanas basically stops all towers from attacking. Which actually really hurts. We have 2 assassins. Who are they gonna ban? I have no idea who I'm gonna play. Probably should play Rhaegar. I haven't shown him yet. And he's pretty decent at this map. And they banned everyone banned some mages. Really? She's thinking Tyrande? Actually, having double support on this map would...
The crusade calls.
Ready for action!
Probably should play Warcraft hero.
Vilneus will rise again.
We have 2 assassins. We better have the damage.
I will fight to my last breath.
So all these guys are either in Platinum, Masters League, or in Diamond. Diamond 5. Diamond 5. I know that really honestly doesn't matter. It doesn't really apply to their skill level. As long as they're in Diamond, they know the fundamentals. And that's what really matters. Beyond that, if they know the combos with their heroes, that's what makes it even more dangerous. Let's see how much they change Rhaegar. So Rhaegar has 3 abilities, or, well, 4 abilities. He has Healing Wave, or Chain Heal, which heals 3 allies, assuming they're close enough to each other. Obviously gets weaker as it bounces. Lightning Shield, it's an AoE damage, so probably casting on the Johanna a lot, or Thrall a lot.
Get ready.
Let's see,
The
increase...
spirits will guide us to victory.
Really? Wow, they really have. We'll actually go with... Do they have a lot of melee? They do, actually. You know, let's take Colossal Totem. Wow, actually I'm taking Colossal Totem. They have really changed its talents now that I look at it. It's Lightning Shield Radius. Lightning Shield's also cast on me. Really? Huh. That is such a weird dance. Hey, how's it going, Jester? How are you doing tonight?
Spread my spores.
And whack.
Masterful healing.
So the one thing about Chain Heal is Rhaegar's very mana inefficient. He's not that great at keeping people alive. I wonder. Oh, you actually do get increased damage still. That's good. Let's see what Tracer can do here. Probably honestly should stick to Johanna. There we go. I actually like Rhaegar's voice actor. It's really good. I was good till I saw it in loving memory of Christine Grimmie's YouTube page. Yeah, unfortunately she, some idiot decided to murder her. I honestly don't know her I don't know her or her work, so I'm choosing kind of not to really have much of an opinion on it. I honestly don't know why I'm attacking this Brightwing. Like, attacking Brightwing is really dumb. Hi there, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, you wanna go... We need to run.
A safe wager.
Yeah, we'll just go even. Like, I know she was on The Voice. That's really the extent of my knowledge of her. That was really dumb of me. I just let myself... Why are they chasing? Wow, they actually made that difficult to choose from. I'm going to take the mana efficiency. Because I want to be able to spam my Chain Heal as much as possible. Let's actually get over to him. Never mind. He just decided to take the fountain. away. Nope. Alright, I don't know why you're chasing me. That was really dumb of you. Unfortunately, we didn't get that. Yeah, I need to back out. This is not going well for us, though. They actually have... They can get the terror on this wave if they go for it. We are equal in level, and I don't know why this guy is... Why do you try and go... Why do people try and go for solo kills? Why? Just why? This is not Overwatch. People need to learn their place. Oh my god, why?
Keep up that healing.
No. You did walk into that one. That. Other than that, I'm playing Fire Emblem Fates Conquest. Nice. Farsight. On projection. Those with attacks reduce basic abilities. Let's just go with Farsight.
I smell their fear.
Fire Emblem Fates, honestly, I really wish I... It's weird. I want to actually play the other one for the other Fire Emblem game I have, which is for the Wii. Because I went through the GameCube one, but I don't want to open it, because apparently it's a rare game. Ah, figured. Alright. I need to find someone to support. Let's see. Play through Revelations. I thought you could just jump to Revelations.
Enjoy your stay.
Oh, thank you for the follow. You're going a little too ham on that one, buddy. That was way too much. That was certainly way too much. Oh, nothing. Okay. I need to go down south because our people are in trouble. Hear me.
The safe wager.
There we go.
Retreat is not weakness, it is strategy.
Oh yeah, there you go. We don't want to talk about that on Twitch. There's something called the terms of service. You can jump to Revelations. Yeah, you do want to understand the story.
Wager.
Let's go for... Let's just go for the Desperate Dirge Shield.
Keep up that healing.
Kill the shadows and claim.
They're gonna kill it. Oh, they did eventually. don't know why he did that. That was... Thank you very much, man. Stay in there. You just go in there. You need to go in. I don't know why these people are... Like, it's our tank that needs to be more aggressive. I can keep her alive. Right, yeah, we're probably just gonna have trading. I recommend the neutral. I don't even own a... I can't even play them. I don't even own a handheld, unfortunately. So what's gonna happen with this here is... There, they have a terror. Probably should be Johanna. So we're basically just trying to cancel out. Yeah, so they're gonna charge in. And we need to kill that plant there. Because our towers can't attack with that up. Unfortunately, we also can get polymorphed by the terror. Yeah, this person needs to change. Yeah, I don't own the DS or 3DS, so I can't even play them if I want, even if I wanted. That was a really bad silence. We could really monopolize off of that though. Just keep going. Like, I would literally just charge on in. Like, I don't know why they're sandbagging. Like, they really are sandbagging. I can't keep that Tracer alive, though, with a dam. Like, that Tracer just keeps going, just charging in.
Pull back for now. Only to strike again.
Let's go.
Like... Tracer keeps jumping in. I don't care what she says. I literally will look at the replay here. Lightning shield gets you a shield. Reduces cooldown, empowers all low health heroes. Let's just go with that. Stop going solo, you idiot. You really are being a dummy. Like, that is Tracer's issue. She keeps going solo. These people are playing this game as if it was literally Dota. Like, even in League of Legends, you can't really get kills solo. Well, I'm not actually... Like, this Tracer is greedy, she's hungry for kills, and it doesn't help the team at all. Damn it. Stupid pathing. I can't help him on that one, there's no way. I wish I did own the Kinda do wish I owned a 3DS, but what are you gonna do? I don't know why I'm dumb. So it looks like they actually gave Rhaegar his, yeah, they gave his jump. Because every time Rhaegar attacks, he gets increased damage. So there's that. You are jumping in. I don't care what you say. I can't save that. There's no way to save that.
Well done. The terror shall uproot your enemy's foot.
Yeah, I don't know what he's expecting. Just keep getting polyed. Keep getting polyed.
Well timed.
There we go. Ah. Nope, can't do anything on that one.
Right away.
What is she doing?
Much better.
Increases the initial slow. This Tracer is so reckless. This is ridiculous. Can't heal all that. Oh, why'd you go diagonal? I just noticed that Achievement Hunter put out a video next to Heroes and Halfwits videos. I'll be honest, I never watched. I never liked Achievement Hunter. Like, a lot of stuff with Rooster Teeth, when they grew, they just changed. They changed so much
Brilliant.
that you can't. They're more about their. They stopped being about the strategy. Like, they're just making content right now.
Double.
God, what is this Tracer doing? Like, I know Tracer's supposed to be really, really powerful, but she's really, really squishy. Yeah, it's gonna be another fight of, Hey, there you go. That's how you actually get some progress.
Keep up that healing.
Aw, I should not. That should not have hit
Keep
me.
up that healing.
Like, I'll be honest, like, in terms of content, in relation to the amount of free time I have, I've stopped watching a lot of stuff. I mean, not just like, oh, I've stopped watching television. No, I've stopped watching everything. I think at this rate we're just gonna trade again. again. Oh, I am. Thank you, Tyrande, for that save.
Right away.
What are they doing? I can't. They're running away from me. They are always running away from me. And there's the rage quit. Did not save anyone on this one. That Tracer was so bad. I don't know why she kept charging in. Let's see, who has the most deaths? Tracer! By 7. Just... No, Murden. I'm not gonna let you have that.
Your terror has been cut down.
Keep up that healing.
He keeps going solo. Why? I should not be using my best ability on the goddamn Tracer. That Tracer is so incredibly greedy.
Let's go.
My wounds heal.
Nope. Can't let you get that. No. This Tracer is not smart about where she is. Alright, we might have a chance.
Keep up that healing.
Blesses your hand. They will surely feel this loss.
These.
Don't let it go to your head. Keep fighting.
That feels much better.
Yeah, we need to back out. Whoop! Yoink! Just gonna grab those.
Your head. Keep fighting. A fine heal, friend.
Aw, that's not good. What is this Tracer doing? Oh well, we actually might win that.
Brilliant.
I smell
I'm going back for a bit.
time to make my retreat.
Yeah, that was bad. Our terror actually died.
Good enough. Let's go.
Good news is we had enough.
Survived another night.
Oh my god.
And take its power.
They will surely feel this loss.
Terror shall uproot your enemy's force. Your core is under attack.
Well, the good news is we have a good push. Or a good opportunity.
Let's go. Understood.
Yeah, that was a bad because Tracer was not there. Anyone gonna be great? Yep, they're gonna be great.
Let's go.
Much better.
Now I'm fine.
And redemption.
No! Ah, the second thunderclap got me. That's unfortunate. No! Then this giant. Don't chase, for goodness sakes. That's the rule. Don't chase. Don't chase, for goodness sakes. My problem is I'm focusing all my healing on the Tracer. That's my big issue.
Night falls once more. And
Like,
soon the
I shouldn't be putting
shall
out
rise
that much
again.
healing on a Tracer. Heroes in Halfwoods video. I don't even know what.
For another round. The safe wager.
What a joyous night to have a curse.
And here we go. Yep, they're gonna get theirs. We're gonna get ours. Really gonna try and fight them for that?
Well timed.
I love this part.
It is time to bring my terror to life. It's over.
Gonna get a boost heal.
What else could you do? Awaken my
Double warriors. I must heal.
You're closer than I am.
nicely done. The terror shall sap the
Good news is they didn't get theirs. I think we actually won this. Yeah, we should have this. Well, at least we won one match.
Gardens amusing.
Wow, it's already 10 o'clock. And time goes by quick. That was... oh, the battleground. I have no problem with the battleground. Well, at least we know it seems like the people are going up against are actually pretty much equal in skill. Although I will say, my god, that Tracer, well, was way too aggressive. And I mean way too aggressive. Let's actually do one more. I think we can do one more. I wouldn't mind going even. Losing what? Losing 3, winning 3? Actually, no, this is literally... I think this is actually the first match I've won today. Let's actually check. Yes, that was actually the first match I won. I would still be at a deficit even if I won this match. The one thing I hope, honestly, in the end is that the one thing that made the ranked difficult in League of Legends, like, needlessly difficult, to the point where people didn't want to play anymore, was that the amount of points you had to get to go up a division became so small that it became impossible to, like, it would literally be 1 step forward, 2 steps back. You just had to consistently win. I really hope this game actually more or less treats as like, okay, you lost one, you lose 200. You won one, you gain 200. You know, I could see some variance, but nothing so drastically different. Like, in League of Legends, I would go through 3 wins. So I'd be up 3. So I'd be proving myself I was doing well one night, and then lose them all in 1 match. That's one reason that made League of Legends suck to play in ranked. Like, here I am in Platinum, proving that I'm actually a good player, and then out of nowhere, I instantly get demoted, despite gaining, what is it, 50, like, I would get, like, 50 league points, and then I would lose 55, and then I would be demoted. That was one of the most frustrating things at the upper leagues of League of Legends. I do like Garden of Terror. Garden of Terror is a really good map. Like, it has one of those maps where if you can deny the enemy their objective, because they actually have to activate it themselves, you can just outright win. Like, it's amazing we won that last, that match. Heroes and half-wits. Yeah, I liked Rooster Teeth back in the old days. Like, we're talking original Red versus Blue. And then them as a media empire just kept growing and growing. Where there was just, you know, it stopped being about the entertainment and started being about them. Which is a good move, because this is what our modern online entertainment is becoming. It's more about the personality and feel like the people. But it started being about reactionary opinions and not actually giving in-depth thought. It looks like half heroes and half wits. Yeah, it looks like it's so it's a D&D. I'll be honest, I never got into D&D. D&D never clicked with me. I tried it like once, and it wasn't done all that well. It is taking a long time to find a match, that's for certain. Yeah, but honestly, going back to this, like the rank system, I really hope this rank system is more... We want people to increase their rank than try to stop people from, stopping people from progressing. Because if you lose more points than you are gaining, then your system is focused more on punishment instead of actually doing well. And the margin, you know, as long as the margins are right, you know, like say a 20-point difference, you know, it doesn't have to be so drastic. Like, okay, 200, 200. That's actually good, because it's like, okay, win 5 matches in a row, you get an opportunity for promotion match. That works. That's good. It's stable. It's stable. But if you have, I win 2 matches, and then I instantly lose 400 points, well, what is, like, I just wasted 40 minutes, actually, like, over an hour in 20 minutes. It could be an absolute stomp. Ah, damn it. Who do you ban? Just ban KT. Alright, which KT? KT. See you later, KT. Alright. See, I like this, actually communicating. I'm surprised Thrall is getting picked so much in this game now. He used to be like a, oh, ha, it's only Thrall. People give me so much crap for playing, Okay, well, if he's grabbing Meridian, I don't have to ban him then, do I? Ban Falstad. Okay. Alright, I could do that. Interesting. So, second. Okay. Alrighty, who do I play as? Do we need a tank? Do I need to play another? Nope, I've done my dailies. Trying to think who would be good here. You know what? This actually might be another Rhaegar match. Yeah, let's go with Rhaegar.
To my last breath.
Let's save some lives.
Hey, he's got the Master Lieutenant Morales. It's the Metroid skin. Oh, did I say Metroid skin? I mean, It still looks good. I like it. Really? I mean, they have good synergy, they really do, but... That's still surprising. Tychus Rex double tank. I would guess this Tychus would probably go laser.
Victory.
Looks like we're playing the range game. We're playing stay away from the ETC. Still would like to know what that swords icon means. But it's like Overwatch, maybe? Kind of weird if that was the Overwatch icon. Work tomorrow. Ugh. Keep forgetting. Alright, this will be my last game, regardless whether I win or lose. The one thing I don't like about bans is it just takes forever. Like, come on, pick our heroes, let's go, go, go. Pretty even fight. This is actually a very even fight. I would bet a majority of players are actually probably in Platinum. Let's see.
If you wish to live, that is.
You know what, let's go with Colossal Totem. That actually was really helpful. I used to not pick Colossal Totem. Like, I used to pick... What was it? The first one was... actually, the first one used to be the, healing, actually.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your battle.
Let's go.
Always thank your hero.
Yeah, no. I'm not fighting that. If we're down on 2. See, good thing about Murden, he does self-sustain really well. Here. Do a little jab. That's an interesting choice.
I smell their fear.
Really? Tychus does not do well early game. Okay, you're fine.
Understood.
Although he can do a lot of damage with his grenades, because he is a very mana-efficient hero. That should be fine.
The light of the sun rose.
I smell them.
I'm ready to continue the hunt.
Winds guide my path.
I think we're kind of trading here on this one. We're trading. Really? That used to not actually hit the grenade. Yeah, we traded. It's a plus for him, a minus for us. Really? Like, the turret's already taken. Yeah, no. Nope. No. 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 That's not gonna work. You guys just stay back. Probably actually wish I kind of took the other one. You. just gonna let myself
Much
die.
better.
I let myself die on that one. What I need to do... What was that button? It's K? Is it L? Camera follow enabled. I'm gonna try that, actually. It's been a while. I used to play like this. Like, I know in a lot of MOBAs you don't want to actually play like that.
Good for another round. I smell their fear.
Been a while. Don't run away. Don't run away.
Much
Fine.
better.
I don't know what this Trace is doing. She doesn't have a slow or anything. So it's not like you can do anything. Alright. I'm a support. I can't do things alone. No, let's leave that. Far sight.
That should even the odds.
I need to start using that more and more. I also need to get to the event. You know what? This actually camera follow was not working the way I wanted it to.
Right away.
Nope. I don't even... Oh, frag grenade.
Something else to fight over.
I don't like Tracer. Tracer encourages bad habits and bad play because she doesn't do anything but do damage. That's not enough in this game. Well, we pick bad heroes. That's the problem. That really is the problem. Tracer is not good. She is a terrible hero. Like, she doesn't do anything. Like, if her abilities are seriously just auto-attack, and auto-attack,
Power to the horde.
that's gonna be a problem.
Look, Ragar.
Okay.
We shall bask in my glory.
Like, these guys are taking way too much damage.
That always stings a bit.
Magic flow
Understood.
to the temples. Guardians, do not let these mortals approach them.
You can't just have a...
Much better.
Like, I don't know what to do with Tracer.
Remove this hero from the fight. Guard my path.
Guys, keep diving! This is not- we are not going to win this. There's no way. Like, it would be a miracle if we do, because just losing...
These mercenaries
We
will
needed
fight
CC
for
here,
us
that's
or
the problem.
die.
We don't have CC.
Capably done, team!
Like... I'm honestly just want to tell this person, go play Overwatch. This is not good for us. We can't even get level 16. Nope.
Well done.
Yeah, can't heal you. Yeah, you need combat endurance. She's not good. Tracer, do not play Tracer in this mode. I will tell you that right now.
Earth, swallow my enemies!
Damage to heal you, increase the lightning damage with each hit.
Until I choose otherwise.
Look, Ragon!
Oh, yeah, we're not gonna win this one, unfortunately. People have got to stop playing Tracer. That Tychus was a good pick. I can't heal that. There's no way. You're too squishy, Tracer. Yeah, Tracer's not a threat in ranked. If you can't have endurance, you're not a threat.
My magic flows through the temples. Guardians!
I smell their fear. Good enough. Understood.
You aren't 2-8. Let me just save you the hack. Like... I love how see, this is how it starts. He's the one doing the swearing, and yet I know I'm the one who's going to get reported. That is the problem with this system. This is what happens when you make it to the battlefield. The battleground's fine. 199. See, I'm okay with that, honestly. But yeah, that player there, you don't... Yeah. Yeah, that person needs a problem. That person has a problem, and he needs an attitude adjustment. But yeah, against that team comp, Tychus is actually... He's not a tanky assassin, but he does have enough health. Tracer's not a good hero. Like, my hero damage was a problem. That was crap. I died the second most. No, I tied for first at the end there. But that Tracer didn't do anything. Like... Sylvanas did more hero damage than that. That's the problem. Muradin almost did as much damage. Tychus was on a roll the entire time. Like, the good thing about Tychus is that he's technically... He has the physical damage output, but he plays like a mage. Assuming you can stay on your opponent. Then yeah, that Tracer's not good. Tracer's not good enough against tankier teams. Like, that's really low damage. Hey, Element Boy, you bought the E3 ticket? Yeah. I'm kind of lamenting on my last match here. I lost, and this Tracer guy. And it just shows everyone... Oh no, that actually does reflect what they were. I probably actually should buy the ticket, but it's like buying the E3 ticket this time around. It's like, I really don't want to buy it. Yeah, I kind of been on a loose streak, unfortunately. I mean, it's nice I got placement, but that Tracer is bright, you know, it's like saying, it's like, I played with Q8. It doesn't matter who you're playing with. I mean, I played with Stonewall, I played against... Let's see, I played with a bunch of the originals, like the Season 1 esports players in League of Legends, but that doesn't mean anything when you're assessing your own individual skill set and your ability to collaborate with pugs. Like, that's what a lot of people forget when they try and live off someone else's E-fame. Or E-stat, or, you know, online status. Yeah, Tracer is in HOTS. She's... I'm sure she's fine. In just, like, non-ranked mode, where everyone just plays everyone, like, the heroes they want to play. But in ranked mode, unless they're just going up against mages, like, say, Kel'Thuzad, for example, but he's a top-tier ban right now, or Li Ming, or Mei Ling. What's her name, actually? I'm gonna look that up. Let's see here. Li Ming, that's her name. Okay, so I had it right the first time. Tracer's not good. Where's Tracer? Let's just click on the Overwatch button. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, so she's basically, she has her blink, she has an attack, she has recall, and she has her reload ability, which is her passive, and then she has her pulse bomb ability. So she doesn't actually... She just brings damage, which is fine, but in ranked you need to bring more than just damage. Like, all of these abilities are nice, but they don't... Like, a blink. A lot of people get their blink at the end game. But it doesn't matter how many blinks you have, when most people just use their blink as meant to be escape. What most Tracers will do, they'll blink and they'll still stay in attack range. So blinking is useless. Melee is melee. But why are you going in melee against an enemy hero when you're a ranged assassin? Like, this is not an FPS where you can evade someone's reticle and then melee them from, like, behind. Recall, that's actually okay. But there's no control. Like I said, I think she's okay against... She's probably okay against mages, but the problem is, in ranked right now, at least where I'm playing, the top tier bans go to Kel'Thuzad and Li Ming. The only two squishy well, actually three, technically, if we count Chromie. The only three opponents that you would actually... would not want to be not want to be attacked by. Whoops, that's the shop. But everyone is, you know, I'll try to do one more. I'll make this a 3-hour stream. I could squeeze one more in. I don't think she's good because she doesn't bring anything. She doesn't bring any control, she just does damage. And a lot of comps are a lot meatier. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. I haven't played this game in 6 months until now, but it's like, okay, great, I got to Diamond with a like winning 5 and losing 5. I don't know how to explain that. But it's interesting. Yeah, you know what made the cavalry completely irrelevant? The Gatling gun. There is a reason why, when you jump from the Civil War to World War I, cavalries were quickly shown to be very ineffective. And yes, I'm aware I'm skipping a lot of other wars in between in terms of America's history of war. But still, the point stands. Actually, fun fact, maybe not fun. It is a fact, actually. The Gatling gun was actually first used in the American Civil War. That's when it was invented. We never actually got... Of course, that was the same time trench warfare was actually also created. I know... Like, I've been losing, basically, all night. And... What was it? I've learned Chromie is really, really powerful. I'm surprised they gave that much damage to a ranged assassin. Like, she has the range of Sergeant Hammer, but actually, she's the highest, invented and used, actually. The Gatling gun was both invented and used during the Civil War. Of course, because of the production, there actually weren't many Gatling guns. You know, we were still very much reliant on cannon fire during that time, because that's what primarily existed. Like, that was actually also the same time you also had, the Union, specifically, had, what was it? I'm trying to remember what exactly that rifle was called. It basically, you know, instead of having to load a single bullet in, like, a musket, it would, you know, you basically just had to pull down the lever, and your rifle then reload the next bullet. I don't remember what it's called exactly.
Cursed Hollow.
Oh, the Cursed Hollow. This map can go either way. Ah, I'm first pick, you kidding me? You know what? Oh, I'm in charge of bands. You're kidding me. Alright. Yeah, great. Who to ban? I need someone else to ban. Alright. Oh, where's Rainer? See you later, Rainer. Say goodbye to your fundamentals. Alright. I'm not gonna ban. Like, I don't want to ban Ming, because that's all Tracer can kill. Oh, this is my pick. I'm picking Artanis. I almost got, like, random here. Civil War was so dumb, America forgot what they did to win against Britain. No. Trust me, going against Britain in that conflict, the type of warfare that was conducted during the Civil War was completely different than the Civil War. Or than the American Revolution. Or the War of 1812. Or... No, wait, no, Spanish-American War came after Civil War.
Let's fly.
Well, like I said, warfare drastically changed. No, guerrilla warfare was still very much used during the Civil War. Guerrilla warfare has always existed. The problem is basically a lot of the battlefields were just wide open plains. Nizebo, interesting. And who's this, Zavala? You know, we have no tank. Congratulations. I really should have picked a different tank. I really should have just picked Arthas. If all these guys are gonna play damage. Something is banned. Interesting. Who to ban? Morales. Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good ban. Because Morales will just keep healing. Morales is actually really good at keeping those enemies up. A Tyrande, really?
For the frozen throne!
A new Barak standard. That person's just gonna lock in Tracer, I know it.
I will fight to my last breath!
Cheers, love! The cavalry's here!
I wouldn't blame Gesture Teacher. A lot of information changes or information being handed to students is just outdated. You know, we're always discovering new things, and at the same time, the content that gets published about certain things very easily becomes outdated. Or focused on politics or pushing an agenda. Like, God help you if you were actually born and raised in the South and had a very agenda-driven teacher. Well, the one good thing about this map here...
My magic will tear them apart.
It's be weird, though.
Truth.
I need to pick talents that make me tanky. Like, a Nazebo is technically the only other tanky hero. Like, I need to take Shield Battery. What else do I need to take? I'll still take Follow Through. I still want that.
5, 4,
Actually, maybe Psionic.
2, 1.
Illidan's not a problem.
Fight.
I mean, he's a problem, but he's not that bad. He's not that bad of a problem. Jaina riding her. I wouldn't consider South California as the South. Yeah, no, but still. There's still a lot. The other problem I have with Tracer is basically a lot of, let's see, Barak. The problem I have with Tracer is that the support will end up healing. Have to focus all their healing. Right.
The future is ours.
Ah, why do I do that? Way too late on that phase prism. And wait! Ah, damn. Lucky. I need to just back out.
Head to a healing fountain.
I like Artanis' passive, getting shield health, but it's too early game to be reliant on that. I need to check. I would like the attack speed increase, but I'm gonna have to be reliant on my teammates to have the damage. What? Ah, why'd I grab that? I know. Just commit to the direction.
Thank you, healer.
Thought I was out of range on that. Nizivo didn't respond. I don't think we're gonna get this one. Because nobody has range.
We must stand as one.
Yeah, I don't. Nizivo didn't respond. That's unfortunate. Tracer didn't respond. Yeah, I don't think Tracer's good in rank. Too many abilities, and she's a short range attacker. Like, why play her when everyone just dies? Or everyone just basically survives.
A bold plan.
Yeah, Tracer's too weak. I don't like Tracer. I think she's a terrible hero in this game. Okay, so play damage. No, I'm taking that. I'd rather have the burst.
A bold plan.
Nope. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this, just simply because
Retreat is in order.
we don't have the damage. We don't have the range.
My wounds are mending.
I don't like Tracer. Tracer's terrible. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Don't play Tracer in this.
Defend this fort.
It is destined.
I think she's just too weak at this level of play. Too many people are too good at this game.
Gather trust or face my curse. The choice is simple.
It is destined.
Yeah, Tracer's too weak. It's too easy to burst her down.
Reveal the way.
Ah, I missed.
My curse upon you.
I don't think we can win this one. Just because of that. Don't pick Tracer.
Reveal the way.
Yeah, she's... That was my bad, but no one was covering me.
I see.
It seems
Ha! Their advantage won't last much longer. Keep fighting! With all... Let us capture this mercenary camp.
I don't think soaking is gonna help.
We have withstood this challenge.
Help me if you can.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years!
Spirits guide your hand.
It is destined.
That's the problem. You don't, like, we lost. Here's the reason why we won that.
I cannot fail. I see.
Here's the issue. Here's why actually she's wrong. She is very much wrong on that, of why we didn't have the combat endurance, because we just won the fight. Let's actually take that.
Will serve me well. A bold plan.
These mercenaries could be of use to us.
Capably
Destroy
done,
this
team!
fort.
They're just gonna push, and that's not gonna be the smart plan. We get the free tribute. There you go.
Keep up the fight.
I must flee.
Who did they-
Hold the line, friend.
Who did he attack?
Thank you, healer.
Yeah, we're not gonna win that. And Jaina left. They won that trade easy. Gonna get the camp. I don't see Tracer as good. Really should have used my blade there.
These mercenaries could be of use to us.
So 809.
I see. We have withstood this challenge.
And I know we know where you are.
Path is clear. have withstood this challenge. You favor me, friend. Together.
Go bot, I can get top. Team 221. What is she doing? I don't think that's. I don't think her recall's working. Yeah, I don't think Tracer's recall is working.
Let them fall before your eyes.
Destroy this fort.
Oh, I hope she'll. Okay. Goodness.
Well done.
Oh, that's. Tracer, oh Tracer, why do you do this? Tracer's too weak. She just blows up way too easy.
My wounds are mending.
That is literally going to be the issue here. Like, if she had more health.
These mercenaries could be of use to us.
Yeah, I think we lost this one again. Yeah, Tracer is not good. That is a major issue with Tracer. And that's a problem when it comes to healing. And I'm gonna be, yep, I'm on demotion. Yep, oh, so they're called demotion games. Well, I'm gonna leave it at that. I think I'll take out this demotion here during the next stream, so definitely need some hard luck during this stream. I don't like Tracer. Tracer is a terrible hero in ranked. She's too weak, and I think one thing a lot of players aren't seeing is the amount of focus and damage that the Tracer takes is causing supports to then focus all their heals on the Tracer. And so when any other damage actually occurs on another hero, the healer can't bounce to it. I think Tracer is very bad game design for this game in the way she's in her design. I mean, she's the mascot hero. I get that, but I think she's too weak. You need control. You need endurance, and Tracer does not represent any of those. So I'm going to take care of this match, probably offline, and I'll see what happens here. But anyway, though, thank you very much for watching. Probably actually go back to Abyss Odyssey tomorrow, if I have the time. I might actually not have. Actually, you know what? There might be an issue that prevents me from streaming tomorrow night. Actually, no, there is. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not actually. I know I'm not gonna be able to stream for the next couple nights. So I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wait. So yeah, I'll definitely have to take care of this offline. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend. I'll take care.